My god. Alright. Last time we dealt with Chivaro and whatnot. And Herax gave us the keys to the kingdom and everything. So we no longer have a grudge to settle quest. I couldn't stay away. And well, obviously now we're gonna go. Ooh, still big eels.
I welcome your company.
So now, what is left to do? Well, there is the Rapture of Rupture quest line. So I think we'll finish Vellexia, and then we'll do all of the companion quests, right? The Wicked, with arrange a meeting with Noctilla for Ember. I mean, this is probably gonna take a while, but what is your art desire? We're gonna go with Camellia. Then we're Dreams in Ruin. We're gonna visit Demalchio's mansion, and then Matter of Reputation. We're gonna visit Willidu's mansion, and then Dark Moon Rises. We're gonna go to the abandoned building. All right, how does that sound? That sounds pretty well to me. We're gonna go to the Nexus first. Obviously. Just to heal. Just to heal and whatnot. Gonna be good. Some good water. We're just gonna do like a quick hour today. I really wanted to play. I could not stay away. No shot. I was very interested in what was gonna happen with the Rapture to Rupture and all of that stuff. So we're gonna head upwards to here. Now that we've been healed, we're gonna go back here. You can see our little guy running. So, Rupture to Rapture. Meet with Vellexia in the Harem of Ardent Dream. We're gonna go with this squad. So the Harem of Ardent Dream, I believe, is on this one, right? It's like the Diesel Islands here, so I think we'll head here. I think. I'm unsure which way is faster, but we'll see. I do believe it's this way. I do. And yeah. This is the public outing with Vellexia. Now, she really likes us being evil and chaotic, so I believe we'll just keep going evil and chaotic, and we'll see how it is. I don't really think there's like a way to romance her, but we'll see what happens, right? We never know. It would be a weird romance, because for demons, love doesn't really mean anything, as she clearly made us understand. There it is. Right, and there it is.
Follow if you dare.
I wish to enter. Nope. So we can only do that after we kill Glenderfang or whatever. We're gonna save real quick. Oh. It was a good idea of mine to introduce you to high society at this reception. We are the subject of gossip amongst the guesses. I heard them whispering about how we showed up together. So what will happen at this private reception? Shamira came up with such an interesting idea. Today we will dispense false justice. All rise. The proceedings will now begin with the dispensation of false justice. I, Shamira, the ardent dream, will perform the duties of judge. The right of prosecution will be granted to anyone acquainted with rage and hatred, and the part of the defender will be given to time and blind fates. All the participants are obligated to show due dread and obedience to the decisions of the court. Now, our first case is brought by the assassin Dugward against the bodyguard for hire Catrol. Dugward accused Catrol of being exceedingly nimble and dexterous. This excessive dexterity enabled the defendant to foil 3 assassination attempts against his employer, thus preventing the plaintiff from fulfilling his contract. Vellexia is more interested in having a conversation than in watching the sham trial. You know, Morrow Nightlight, after our last visit at the Battle Bliss, I have been thinking a lot about the customs of Galarian. Despite our differences, we have a lot in common. Our actions and desires stem from the same passion, except when it comes to love. It is common knowledge that demons know nothing about love. So why don't you explain it to me? It is passion, physical attraction, something that pushes you to do all kind of crazy things. Crazy things, she says. It's been 1,000 years since I did anything truly crazy. How intriguing, but it sounds too good to be true. Are you trying to lure me into a trap? Oh, he died, I guess. Growing with rage, Catrol the bodyguard has his head chopped off with a giant axe for being too good at his job. The crowd rose its approval, and the beaming plaintiff counts his coin. This is a perversion of justice. They're making a mockery of the idea to a fair, noble trial. They enjoy ridiculing the law. Vellexia, not caring, says, Is it not true that love restricts freedom, and that its harsh constraints can sometimes lead to cruel, evil deeds? Does not love force people to act contrary to their desires and subordinate them to the object of their affection? Do not even the most loving souls feel occasional regret about trading away their freedom for love? Haven't the most terrible betrayals been committed for the sake of love? Doesn't unrequited love causes mortal to commit suicide? And isn't rejection the reason they often resort to violence and other terrible crimes? I am most curious to hear your answer to these questions. We can stand up for the trial. I'm not gonna do that. I am against all constraints. Free love always triumph. As for crimes, well, no one ever said love wasn't dangerous. Free love, dangerous, that sounds thrilling and perilous. I love games like that. Vasra knows Cutter. He attacked 2 of Alushinra's visitors from another plane, even though the Great Nocticula made it clear that they were under her protection. Varsa the Nosecutter tracked down his victim in the upper city and killed them with his glaive, then robbed them, and cut off their tongues and noses. I've never been to the upper city. I'm not Varsa the Nosecutter. I'm not allowed to enter, even though that's where a slaver of my status would live. Besides, I've never held a glaive in my life. This is all Ebzamira's fault. She wanted to buy my slaves at half price and I refused to sell. And now she's taking revenge against me and plans to get her hands on my slaves. Vellexia, who does not give a shit about the trials, which is fair enough. It seems to me that love is like a living creature. Sometimes it behaves one way and other times another way. It is contradictory and inconsistent. It leads to both good and bad outcomes. And like every living creature, it is bound to die eventually. After all, every love, no matter how strong, is doomed to die. Is that not so? Vellexia maintains her composure, but he can see the corner of her mouth twitch and her eyes twinkle mischievously. This is all madness, true madness. Everything you say is nonsense and empty fantasies. Yet I find them impossible to resist. My head is spinning. What have you done to me, my cunning friend? Poop! We're not gonna listen to her because we don't really care. Vellexia listened to the ruler of Alushinria with great interest, but when she catches your glance, she turns her attention to you eagerly. Thank you for your conversation. I expected to find it interesting, but I had no idea that our discussions would be so thought-provoking. I'm so glad I decided to come here with you, and I sincerely hope that you'll visit me again. I hope to see you at my manor soon. I host a small reception for the most interesting and noteworthy resident of the Upper City. Conversation at these receptions are always entertaining, but if you were to attend, we could continue our discussions about love. Of course, I seriously doubt my guest would be interested in this topic as I am. So perhaps we should finish our conversation in private. I hope to see you soon, sweet Morrow. Don't stay away too long. I'm looking forward to our next visit. She gives a smile and she vanishes in thin air. Rapture of Rupture. Attend the reception at the Rapture of Rupture. Well, seems to me like we're gonna go there.
I do what I must.
So it's gonna be at her mansion, the first place we saw her at, which is okay. That is pretty good. So we'll go there, we'll keep talking about whatever she wants, and then who knows where it'll lead, but the sure thing is it's gonna lead to more power and more fun. Ugh. Man, this game is so good. The side quests really pull you in, I feel. So Rapture of Rupture is here.
I'm gone.
Our friend is still following us. That's really funny. She's like around here, is she not? Yeah, she's here. Alright, we're gonna save once everybody arrives. And we're gonna go. What? Jeribeth. Oh, it's our friend. The sound of Jeribeth's agitating chittering fills your ears. I don't know how adept you are at reading emotions of others, but I must warn you, you're in danger. What are you doing here? I'm enjoying the benefit of my newfound friendship with Vellexia. I have become her servant and companion, and she has given me all the protection and privilege afforded to her inner circle. She loves original and innovative form of entertainment, and you know how good I am at entertaining demons. Why am I in danger? Vellexia's greatest enemy is her own boredom, and it has bested her once again. My lady grows tired of you, and your company no longer gives her as much joy as it did before. You have ceased to surprise her, and she now finds you tedious and dull. If you wish to keep her interest, you need to stop acting so predictably. Try to keep her puzzled and intrigued by your behavior. If you follow my advice, you may stand a chance of leaving the Rapture of Rupture with your mind and body unarmed. Tell her more about her. She's a magnificent creature, but she's always been affected by a terrible condition. She is consumed by boredom. Her entire life is an endless agony, and each day her torment grows worse. Her efforts to elude these terrible conditions are always short-lived and unsuccessful. If Vellexia was not bested by such insatiable curiosity, and if her moods and tastes did not change so quickly, she should have been more powerful than she is now. It is possible that Vellexia could have been a worthy rival to Nocticula several millennia ago. She might even have claimed her throne now that now belongs to her Lady in Shadows. Of course, it is also that after 3 days in power, she might have found her new status as a demon lord to be excruciatingly boring and no longer desirable. Okay, I have to go. Of course, you don't want to keep Vellexia waiting. She hates feeling neglected. Okay, so we cannot speak as we did before. Velexia's demeanor has changed since the last time you saw her. She looks at you with a mixture of boredom and irritation. When she greets you, her friendliness no longer seems genuine, but forced and insincere. Here is our long-awaited guest. The performance is about to begin, and there is so much new talent here today. I wonder if any of them will entertain me. She looks directly at you as she makes this remark. Okay. We can't say that because we always said that before. We cannot say that because we're supposed to entertain her. We're just gonna be frontman. In that case, you should act fast before you lose what remains of my interest. Okay. Yo, they're going for it. Rat jam, man. Rat jams. Vellexia claps her hand imperviously, and one of the performers begins to sing a heartfelt ballad in a deep, velvety voice. Vellexia looking tired and her eyes are full of sadness. There's a wistful note in her voice as she asked, "Tell me, how did you end up here in the Abyss? You're not one of us. Our ways are foreign to us. Why did you come to our world?" So we've been evil and chaotic. So we need lawful and good. I bring goodness and light in this dark place, spoken like a true American. Yes, sir! A small tired smile appears on Vellexia's lip. What a heroic self-sacrifice. And so much pathos. You are still so young. The demon interrupts the ballads with an impatient claps in her hand. The singer quails beneath her impervious gaze and hurries away. A tiefling steps onto the stage next, dressed as a jester. Is he gonna start juggling? Here's another one for you, distinguished guest. How many immortals would it take to paint this manner? Depends on how hard you throw them at the wall. Ha 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 ha. That wailing was starting to annoy me. What do we have next? Oh! Another fool has decided to entertain me with his jokes. Well, as far as I'm aware, laughing at cripples and the misfortunate is popular on Galarian as well. If you ask me, it's a primitive form of entertainment still. Your mortal seems to enjoy it, even though you try to pretend yourselves different from us, creatures of vice and evil. Now I'm thinking about it, what's the difference between demon and Galarian? We represent order, you represent chaos. The demon shrugs indifferently. So what? Those are just labeled. You force yourself to live a certain way so that you can fit into some arbitrary category. Then you categorize everyone else, putting them all into your little boxes. Vellexia dismissed the jester with a wave of her hand. She's clearly disappointed in his witticism and dirty jokes. He is replaced on stage by a scrawny spellcaster who immediately conjure up two illusions that begins to fight violently with one another. Vellexia rolls her eyes in exasperation, and her voice is unpleasantly shrill. Deep down, I am beginning to wonder if you are worth my time. Why should I desire your company? What more do you have to offer? Because chivalry and honor are concepts that are entirely foreign to your other suitors. Wow. Vellexia gazed at you with the mixture of pity and revulsion as if you were a kitten that's been run over by a wagon. What need have I for your chivalry? Have I been abducted by a dragon, or perhaps the evil ruler of a neighboring kingdom wants to sell my virginity? If I needed a knight in shining armor, I would have gone to the flesh market and bought myself a dozen of them. Vellexia snaps her finger in irritation, and magic sparks fly from her fingertip. The performer who were unlucky enough to provide the evening entertainment begin to scream in pain, their body changes in shape, density, and color. In a matter of moment, they have been completely transformed into a set of whimsically decorated furniture. The pieces of furniture creak sadly as if lamenting their bitter fate. Wow, so all the furnitures here are past entertainers? Vellexia is clearly tired of you, and the polite words she forces out between her clenched teeth do a poor job of hiding the frustration. I must admit that our time together has brought me a certain degree of amusement. However, I do not intend for us to meet again. I ask that you take this humble gift as a sign of my affection, and in fond memory of the pleasure our conversation used to provide. The succubus hands you an elegant piece of jewelry. This is one of my latest creation. It has an intelligent mind of its own. It is certainly far more clever and sophisticated than many living creatures I know. The jewelry will identify the most important trait and feature of its owner, and then it will enhance those abilities. Oh, so it's gonna up like ability stats. That's dope. It is a rare, valuable gift, and I hope you appreciated its worth. And now I must ask you to leave. I have grown tired of your company. Vellexia magnifying amulet. Oh, we can show Finian. Vellexia narrows her eyes as she examined Finian. Do you really think I could release such a poor craftsmanship into the world? Words fail me. However, I have seen work like this before. It was done by an incompetent, untalented individual who called himself the Bladesmith. He showered me with compliments and asked to be my apprentice, but in truth he just wanted to learn my secret. Needless to say, I refused him in no uncertain term. Well, let's see what he managed to learn on his own. It looks like he lacked the skills to copy my transformation spells, and he clearly had no idea what he was doing. This is disgustingly crude work. The soul didn't fill the shape completely, and part of it is still lost somewhere. To tell you more, I need to disassemble its sample. Don't even think about it, demon. Always looking for a reason to start discerning people. How abominable its mind seems flawed too. The Bladesmith should have called himself the Bungler, because that would have been more accurate. Just look at this. He was clearly incapable of selecting the right kind of soul and transforming it properly. What a waste of material. Thanks for your time. I enjoy your meeting. I must go now. Vellexia looks at you with barely concealed annoyance, but she forces herself to smile politely. Our dates were unforgettable, and I ask you to leave as soon as possible. Vellexia granted you her patronage, though her interest did not last long. This affair has still brought you the recognition, fear, and respect of Al-Shinria, many resident. I must ask you to be honest with me. Do you like the attention? I don't want to discuss with you.
I'm off.
Nope. Okay. Well, we won't stand here long. We'll level up outside. But we did it. So technically, all you need. Sorry. So technically, all you need to do for her to like you is just not act like yourself in the last one, which is really easy. That's pretty good. Okay. Wizard, Necromancer. Level up. Oh, more intelligence. Let's go. Or we could go. How many more of these do we get? I think we only get one more, right? Like this and another one like around here. Do we have any level 1 spells that we would like? Is there like a greater invisibility communal or something? So there's invisibility mass. Okay, so if we attack, we're screwed. Wasn't there like a greater invisibility? Greater invisibility, I mean. Is there any level we're kind of like about? So this we have Magic Missile, Mage Armor, obviously this is pretty cool. This we have Blur that we can learn, Mirror Image that we can put. What do we have on this one? Bone Shatter. Okay, we can replace Bone Shatter with a bunch of blurs, Glitter Dust with Blur or Mirror Image or Invisibility. Yeah, okay. Protection from spells. Okay, we're gonna use Shape Changer, I guess. I don't know. We kind of have all the spells we want right now, so that's not too bad. You are gonna get more strength. My dear, dear Oracle, you're gonna get this. Cure critical wound mass, death clutches, firestorm, you say? Hmm. Okay, Oleora is insanely strong. Holy shit. Ranger, more dex. 42 perception. Holy shit. She has a lot in these two. Improved evasion. What does that do?
Sway from my path.
Oh, that's cool. Basically reflex save. Slayer, let's go. More dex. Okay, what is here? I think Worrying Strike is really good in there. More strength. More con. Alright, now, what did we get from her? Vellexia's Magnifying Amulet. This amulet is +5 natural armor to armor class. And +2 to your ability score. Sheesh. That's really good. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Does anybody have Finian, by the way? Nah. It's just a +3. That's a +2. Okay, you're gonna get Finian now. Okay. The only portal is there, sadly.
I'm gone.
I think that's it. For so we're done with these quests, but I think Dreams in Ruin, this one, Demalchio's Mansion, I think it's here, right? It's this enchanting mansion. So we'll head inside, might as well, right? Might as well. A handsome young man in a snow-white toga reclines in a push armchair next to a table heavying with a sumptuous food. Flowers are nestled in his bond curls while gems sparkle on his half-bare chest. A boy sits on the floor before him, running the sole of the man's feet with scented oil. The master of the house greets Arushale with a wave of his hand. Even the glittering ring cannot hide his black scabbed fingers oozing with poo. Demalcio! There you are, my venomous butterfly. More beautiful than ever. I see that taking a stroll around the world of mortal did you some good. You're slimmer. And there's a healthy flush to your cheek. Just like a doll. And what's this? A souvenir from Galarian? Talking about us. A handsome one, isn't he? So fresh, so hale. Your Billy used him, I see. I'm not. I'm her friend. Order yourself to keep quiet, my butterfly, or I'll order mine to serve up his tongue as my next meal. Please sit, eat, as I'm feeling magnanimous today. Your mortal pets may also partake, just at this perfect table, blah blah. Thank you, it's been a while since I saw you, Demalcio. What happened to your hands? Don't you remember what these hands did to you at your behest? It seems the nature of the Azada cannot contain all the freedom granted by the Abyss without sustaining a little damage. But it's nothing. It barely hurts. Go on, eat. This is all for you. Or perhaps you prefer some human meat. Do you want me to serve him instead? Don't. I never had a taste of mortal flesh. Only mortal souls. Is this true? You've never had... I could swear I've always felt some kind of kinship with you, sister. On a diet, I've heard of getting fat. Clever girl, you Sukubai must take good care of your looks. It's not like you have anything else. Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll sample of my finest repast. Arushale, you wanted to convince him to renounce evil. Isn't your time to speak up? Demalcio, I've embarked on a path of ascension. I'm going there to Elysium. I'd like you to abandon the abyss and work to get, and together we could. I'd like you to try. My butterfly, what's this nonsense? You barely touched it, and yet you sound utterly drunk. I understand, of course, you don't want it. Not after everything I've. Then I simply ask for your forgiveness. I did this to you. I turned you into this. It's my fault. Enough. Stop that, it's making my head hurt. Do you want some music? Here's your own music for you. Hey. Do you recognize those dresses? You wore the same one that night you dumped me for the first time. I bawled like a simpleton, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'm always merry now. Every time I bend one of them over, I picture your face that day. Hey. Which is a bit weird. We're gonna say nothing. It's our stuff, man. I've tried to apologize, but you clearly don't need my apologies. Let's have it your way then. If you want, I just want you to know that I wholeheartedly regret what I've done to you. Goodbye, Demalcio. I'm leaving. And this time for good. Jesus. Sit down, you W word. You're not leaving this place again. You're mine by right, and you'll stay mine forever. That's enough. I don't want to kill you. There's no need to fight. Let's go our separate way and not hurt each other anymore. Dessa knows we've had enough of this already. Oh, I don't want to kill you either. I want to gouge out your eyes and fuck your eye holes. Jesus Christ. Then I'll perforate your tender skin and... Okay. Take the wench alive. You may eat the mortals right here. Get to it, you lay about.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Okay, good luck, my friends.
I will resist.
I mean, you guys are sure you still want to fight?
The inheritor, guide my blade. Prepare yourself. Into the fray.
Tap, tap, tap.
No glory with. No match for me.
One, two. There's three left. Alright. Three left. It's not much. We're just gonna make Darren go walk up forward a little bit. You're gonna get to here. You're gonna take out your... Is this? Oh yeah, it is. Right.
Desna, guide my hand. The light take you. I'll rip you apart. Make your peace. I will resist. Into
Yeah, she has point blank.
Out of my sight.
Okay, a bunch of negative level, but that's not to wear. Demalchio being very mean. You're not going anywhere, bitch. Nowhere. You're mine. Demalchio, I've renounced evil. Now I serve Desna, your former mistress. If she gave a succubus a chance like me, surely she can forgive you too. The path of ascension is difficult, but... Am I a toy to you? You send me to the abyss on a whim, then you change your mind and call me back to Elysium. Stuff your ascension up here. Arushale, my girl, my butterfly, enough of this nonsense. Do you want me to apologize? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say all that. I just miss you so much. I needed you so much. Blah blah.
Follow if you dare.
Okay. Call lightning or chain lightning.
Prepare yourself.
My thought process on making the skeletons there is to block them from going and giving more minus level.
Desna, guide my hand.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
No glory without risk.
Forgive me, Demalchio, forgive me, and farewell. Let's go. There's nothing left for us here. It's not your fault, you had a choice, and you choose evil. Choices and free will are just words that liar and manipulators use to justify their action. I know it too well. It's easy to break a person's will, and the freedom to choose means blah blah. What just happened here? Everything you said, I need to reflect on it. I want to talk about it, but not right now. Later, when I have a chance to sort out my thoughts and emotion.
My skills are absolute.
Oh, hello, Dimalchio.
I do what I must.
Sheesh. Ring of Protection +4, Bracelet of Armor +5. My god, the guy was loaded. And yet he didn't do anything that impressive. Stormcaller +5.
I have no use for this. Not my field of expertise.
I can't even equip it? That's bullshit. That's fine. Okay, Bracelets of Armor. What do those do? Okay, that stays on you. Bracelet of Armor. Poop. No, you can't have them. Doesn't change your AC, therefore this is better. Okay, that's better than anything else. Okay, you can't use that. And your Bengals, protection +3, protection +2. So that's the same. Alright, that's pretty cool. I doubt that's gonna go a long way, but it's better than nothing, right? Now it shows the spell you can learn, which is very good. Great. Awesome. We're gonna exit. We're gonna collect everything that we can. We're gonna go back to the Nexus and let me check how long we've been going for today. We've been going for 54 minutes. We can keep going for a little bit. There's no harm in continuing this for a while. What next? Okay, Dreams in Ruins, so we have to go back to that thing. Portal is here. Portal is here. Okay, so we're gonna need to exit with either Wolf Jiff or Camellia. Or Greybore. But we're gonna have to level them up because I'm assuming there's gonna be a fight there. There she is. You wanted to talk to me about what happened at Demalchio's Manor? Yes, I know a lot about what he said and I understood. Wait, I think it would be easier to show you instead of trying to explain. Will you follow me into my dream again? Sure. Okay. Arushala's dream is filled with smoke. Cold, ghostly fire is devouring the dream of others as she collects tears. As collected, tears are flowing freely from her eyes, leaving a faint trail of her soot-stained cheeks. What's wrong? My dream, it was all a mistake. Do you remember what we saw Demalchio's mention? What he said about the dreams coming true, food, riches, the demise of his enemies? Let's not ask me what I dreamt of. I tried to find any answer. I truly did. But look, are my dreams any different from the desires of demon? What's changed? What's the name of that bird that grabbed everything shiny and carried off to his nest? A goldfinch, right? I'm just a thieving goldfinch that spies on people's dream and hoards them away. But doing that hasn't changed me at all. I'm still the same greedy, cruel, lustful demon I've always been. That's not true, you're not like a demon, you do good. I mean, she is a demon. I see. So that's what she meant. I'm a demon. Of course I'm a demon. I've always been one and I will remain one. Okay, I think we just corrupted her. Or something. I know you can corrupt her, but I didn't think it would be that, but whoops. So, she just bounced. Okay. Well, time to fit in Camellia again. Hmm. My god, she has a lot of thing that she can do, right? Okay, she's done, and we're gonna do Greybore for sure. So Slayer, I mean, look. Are we gonna get back anything that she left with? I don't think so. So we're gonna load it again. We're not gonna send her away as much as we could. Do we send her away? Well, you know, I think that's a good point to reload this, and we'll make the decisions later. Comment below if you think I should send her away and whatnot. Honestly, I have no idea what I want to do. It's a bit crazy. I don't know when she comes back. I don't know how much of this act is left. I don't want to lose one of my best damage dealer. Then again, Delamere is by far the best damage dealer, so I don't really mind losing her all that much. Maybe. I'm unsure. One thing's for sure, we're gonna have to level up Graber, Camellia, and whatnot, regardless. So let's do that, and then we'll call it a day. I think that's the proper way to do things. I think dodge is always a good one to have, so yeah. Phew. What else? Yeah, +1 to AC is always good. What can he use? That seems cool. Can you use anything? Nah. Okay, Regal. What are we gonna do with Regal? Regal is now a Blood Rager. Okay, so he's got mirror image now. Hmm. More blood rage. Okay, what else are we gonna put him in? Blood Mice 27 in this, okay. Who's the best in this? Delamere is pretty good in mobility, so that's fine. Wenduag is even better, that's cool. Aru is 27. Camellia could get up there, so that's fine. Stealth, Delamere has a big ass stealth, that's great. Knowledge, it's gonna be me, 29, 29. Darren has a great lore. Religion is Sela. We might lose Sela at some point. But you also have decent, right? You have... Where are you? I'm looking for you. Oh, okay, you're not going to be on there. That's dumb. But plus 16 is... It's acceptable. Yeah, it's acceptable. So what are we going to put you in? Darren's going to carry this for sure. Mobility, I guess, because it's gonna help you move faster. Maybe? Is it? I don't know if... I'm not entirely sure if it will, but... That is fine. Persuasive... I guess we're oh, extra rage power. Oh. Okay, what do you want there? Nothing really good, eh? Shocking Grasp, I guess. Nothing really good. Protection from Morrow is gonna be fine. Why is strength recommended? Jesus. So you already have limitless rage. You could have a second bloodline. But I feel like Unrelenting Assault is really good on you. Okay, so you're fully leveled up. What about Wolf Jiff? Hmm. I feel like we're just gonna destroy. Oh, greater invisibility. It's big. That's big. Hmm. I guess echolocation. Even though Darren gives true sight. I shouldn't have done that. Darren gives true sight. That was dumb. Polymorph. Ooh, Stone Skin Communal. That's dope. Yo, Stone Skin Communal ain't kidding. Hmm. I guess this. So Wolf Jiff is completed. You, what about you, my Spirit Hunter? Oh shit, you're already a higher trickery than... Wow, okay, never mind. So is Arushali needed at all? What about you? Nah, not to weapon fighting. We're not going there this time. You know, I'm just gonna give you dodge, honestly. You deserve it. Okay. Now we're gonna give you your mythic feats. Oof, she's never going to hit. I really doubt she's ever going to hit. Like, what is Aru? What's your bonus to it? Plus 21. Plus 24. Plus 30. How do you have 30 attacks? 14 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 minus 4 deadly aim. Wow. You have 15. Huh. But you have no equipment as well. This is your unarmed strike. Okay, so if I give you like a rapier, that's a scimitar. If I give you a rapier, I think it'll be higher. I think you'll be fine. Well, for the time being, we're gonna call it here. And I am gonna go. I hope you guys had a good time, and I'll see you guys next time.